All right, ladies, we are at our 2022 goal setting session. It's my hope that you ladies are ready to party tonight and do some amazing things in the new year because of the intention that you put in this last bit of the year. We're going to talk about your dreams tonight. We're going to talk about your goals and your desires, what you actually see, as well as put things in place. So tonight, as your favorite accountability coach, I'm simply just going to be here as a guide, as a support, as a word of wisdom, letting you know that you can do hard things. If it's something that you see, if it's something that you believe, you can prosper in that area and you can make all of your dreams come true. So we're simply, ladies, if you have not already, please grab a pen and paper. If you've already downloaded your workbook, grab that, pull it out. I know some of my clients are really excited because they love printing things out and writing things on paper. I am so that girl. Y'all know I live with a planner. Y'all know I keep a schedule. I check things off. But hey, that's how I live my dreams. I plan out the things I want to do and then I get them done. So I'm just so excited tonight. If you guys don't mind sharing, where are y'all tuning in from? Are you guys in Ohio, Cleveland, you guys in LA, Texas? Let me know where you guys are tuning in from, and I'm going to pull up what we'll be working on today, okay? Let's see. I'm going to share this one, and we are going to get to this screen. Yes. All right, Atlanta, Georgia. Oh my goodness. So my husband and I were just talking about this today, actually. We know some people, a lot of people, a lot of our family members and friends have all moved to Georgia. And that was honestly something we said we could easily do like any day. Georgia is a wonderful place to live. I think it's a growing area and population, and I see a lot of African Americans thriving, especially in the business world. So that is so awesome. Thank you so much. Welcome. I just welcome you all and I appreciate y'all. But because I know that time is very valuable, the last thing I want to do this evening is waste your time. I literally just want to plant some seeds that's going to help you guys to take off in the new year, okay? If you do not know my story, guys, I was a sad single mom with no job, no money in my bank account. 46 cents. I had 2 children, but it was my youngest child who was crying in the middle of the night, literally for days, every single night. He just could not sleep. He could not stop crying. And that's when I decided to just cry out to God and say, God, I need you. If you do not come and save me, save this child, save me and my children, I am not going to make it. Guys, on that night, I thought about running away. I thought about packing up my kids. Not packing up my kids. I thought about packing up my bags and leaving my kids with my mother because I could not take the pressure of being this sad single mom who was not living her dreams, not even having a job, comparing my life to everyone else's. And then God brought so much peace into my room that night. He silenced my baby. My baby rested so well. I ended up falling asleep. But before that, God told me that he had me and that he would take me to great places. Since then, guys, I have been literally trusting God with this process. He sent people into my life, opportunities, education, coaches, mentors, books, mindset, and meditation work. So many things have just walked into my life since I've given it to God. And now I am a full-time entrepreneur. I own 3 businesses with my husband. I work for myself full-time. I work less than 20 hours every week. My children are thriving. I have a very happy household. And I work with clients and students every day, helping them to see beyond their circumstances and believe in their dreams. It started with me going to accountability groups on the west side of Cleveland. I would drive 35 minutes after my job just so I can connect with these women and connect with my mentor to tell me that it's going to be okay, baby. You're going to thrive. You're going to build your bank account. You're going to be a great mom. You're going to be a success. I went from that accountability group to another accountability group in Akron where they were all about business and purpose. And from that, I got 2 mentors and 2 coaches who literally supported me on my journey of leaving my job in 2017. I've remained self-employed. I've been in movies. I've traveled. I've literally done every single thing, released a book, all because I decided to set goals and believe that my dreams are possible. So I know too, ladies, if you have a vision of something greater, of something better, of something that, I don't know, is just worthwhile, I promise if you just put the right plan in place and take the right action, you will succeed. Okay, enough talking. Y'all know I could talk all day, tell you stories all day. But this is not about me tonight. This is about you guys. It's about you guys getting what you need in your lives so that you can blossom, so that you can grow, so you can really get into this joy that everybody else has and this purpose and this just getting stuff done. Okay. So if you are ready, ladies, to start planning your lives with me, planning out your new year, in the chat box, could you just simply say, I'm ready? I want to know who is ready. Who's ready to change their life? Who's ready to improve their life? Who's ready to take things up a notch? Okay, come on, Cassie, I'm here for it. Yes. Cassie's changing her life. She's changing her income. She's changing her faith, her family. Everything is improving. She's not walking in fear this next year. She is going after the big goals and the big dreams. So whether you're using this planner or you just, come on, Sonobi, I love it. Sonobi says she's ready too. I love it. All right, if you're using the planner or if you just have a sheet of paper, both work, okay? They both work. But for a moment, ladies, I want you guys to just give yourselves permission to dream. Come on, Sherlonda. Sherlonda's ready. Mary Lee's ready. We're getting it in, okay? So now, when we talk about dreaming, ladies, a dream could be as simple as, it's my dream to wake up to a clean kitchen every day. Or it's my dream to be married to a man that loves me and loves my children. It's my dream to own a property where I can house women of domestic violence so that they can get out of their abusive situations. When it comes to your dreams, ladies, I want you guys to put no limits on what's possible for you. When you're dreaming, it's not about your education, it's not about who you know or how much money you have. It's just a dream, and all things are possible in a dream. So I want you guys, whether you want to take a moment and say, hey, God, give me a vision, show me some dreams, or you were like me, already know I didn't have the same dreams since I was a kid. I knew I wanted to write. I knew I wanted to speak. I knew I wanted to help women and families. So I knew these things. But wherever you are in your process, I'm just going to put some real chill music on, and we're just going to take a few moments to write out our dreams, okay? This is going to be a hands-on type of night, guys. I don't want to just be speaking and teaching. I want y'all to get something done. So don't go into the new year saying, oh, I didn't have Marlia gave you a plan, okay? All right. So we're just going to take these few moments, guys. Just at least put down 3 things for your big dreams. If all things were possible for you, what would you accomplish in your lifetime? And remember, ladies, nothing is too big and nothing is too small to be a dream. If there are any brave dreamers out there that don't mind sharing, I would love to hear some of your dreams in the chat box. Drop them down for me or drop them down for the group. But if all things are possible, I'll share with you guys this huge one that I've been saying. But I really desire to have a property that's big enough to house my family of 8, as well as my father-in-law and my grandparents. My father-in-law, with my mother-in-law's passing in October, it's been a transition. And though he's a big, strong man, I know it would be nice if he lived closer to family and if he had someone there. My grandparents, they're getting up in age. And if I, as well as a nurse, Lord, because that's a part of my dream too, I want to be able to afford a full-time nurse, but I want somebody to be able to take care of them. I don't want them in a home by themselves. I don't want them in a nursing home. I just want them in my home. And I want my staff to take care of them and to tend to them. And I don't know. So that's one of my dreams. What kind of dreams do you guys have right now? What are you seeing and sensing for your future and your life? What are you believing is possible? Oh, Sherlana, this one is so good. Sherlana is saying relocation, obtain her real estate license, and I'm believing you're saying begin your own mentoring program. Oh, I could so see that. I love that. Those are beautiful dreams, Sherlonda. Being able to relocate and spend your life in a different space, like that's a dream. Some people never even leave their cities, you know, for you knowing for such a long time, because I work with you. So I know that this real estate thing, this is something that's been in you. It's not something that just popped up during the pandemic. You've been wanting to learn about this real estate game. You've been wanting to invest, you know, and then the mentoring, from you being a mother to you being a natural nurturer, okay? You've been called to lead and serve these women. So I'm just so glad that God has placed that on your heart so that you can move forward and make all these things happen. This is good, okay? Now, I don't want us to spend too much time on our big dreams. And the reason I'm saying that is because these aren't always going to be the things that we're taking immediate action on. But overall, ladies, when you do set your dreams, I want every single year you to be praying prayers, speaking affirmations, and taking realistic actions that get you closer to the things on this sheet, okay? So years ago, when I wrote down my big dreams, one of them was being a published author. That was huge for me. I wanted it. Another one was starting a business. Now on my big dreams list, that's not on there anymore because I've done those things already. But every year, I was intentionally thinking and speaking and praying and connecting with people and materials so that those things could happen, okay? All right. Deb is saying that she wants her new business with her sister to be a success. Oh, it's gonna be a success, okay? Deb, I've actually worked with Deb on an individual coaching, and the way you and your sister's lives are set up with y'all intellect, y'all work ethic, y'all gonna be a huge success. But I thank you for sharing that, and I thank you for believing in it, and I thank you for writing it down. That's so important. Y'all gonna do great things, okay? Ladies, if you aren't able to find a dream, no worries. Sometimes dreams take time, especially when you're in a season when maybe you're crowded with a little bit more darkness and uncertainty. Sometimes it's hard to see the light. Sometimes it's hard to believe. But I do believe that if you are consistent with asking and consistent with knocking, and just persistent with, hey, I need you to show me something because this right here ain't right. I can't stay in this much longer. That something will be revealed, okay? All right, ladies, we are gonna move on. Sonobi said being organized and detail in every area. Come on, Sonobi. That was my dream. That was actually my dream. I was so unorganized, wasting my time on a lot of things, and that became my dream. I just want to start getting more done. I just want to be more present or, you know, more organized. I thank you for sharing that. That's gonna be a good one for this year. All right, so before we move on and really make some plans, ladies, I would love to reflect for just a moment, okay? Now, I don't want anybody crying. I don't want anybody yelling and screaming. There's not a therapist on this call right now, I don't think. So I don't want to get too deep, but I do want to give you a moment to just think, okay? Think about some of the highlights from the previous year. Like I can think about me and my husband dancing like crazy in the dining room and him just making me laugh and me feeling like I was in a movie. I could think of some prayers that were answered for me. Things I'm grateful for. Y'all, I got a whole family that's real healthy and alive right now. Outside of my mother-in-law's passing, we good. And I'm thankful, you know? Something I learned, I didn't learn a lot of lessons. We're not gonna go through those. Something I wanna forget, There's absolutely nothing I personally want to forget. I want to remember, like, even the bad stuff, I don't want to dwell on it, but there's nothing I need to get out my head. And then people I'm thankful for, that's easy. We all got plenty of people. But again, ladies, I just want y'all to take the time because this is going to be a hands-on workshop. Okay. This is helping you guys to really set up 2022 to be one of the best years of your lives. But before we leave this year, I just want y'all to reflect for just a moment. These answers will not be shared in the chat, but I will turn on some music just to give you guys a moment to just process. All right. And I thank you guys again for being here with me tonight. Oh, now this sounds good. Mary Lee. Mary Lee says that she just got accepted to school, but now getting on a schedule that aligns with homeschool and work. Getting more organized is key to your success. I completely agree with that. I love that. I'm excited about your shift with your appointments and your business agenda. This is so good, Mary Lee. Thank you for sharing that. I'm so happy for you. This is about to be everybody's year. It really is. Let's be intentional with our time and our days. Okay, are we back? Let's see. There it is. Okay. Just a few more moments, ladies, as we just reflect on the goodness and the good things of 2021. It wasn't all bad. We learned lessons. We made new connections. We let go of things and people. 2021 was a great year. All right, ladies, I want to just say thank you so very much for just taking that moment to process through a few things. After this session, is actually my hope that whether it's tonight, tomorrow, Saturday, Sunday, even next week, sometimes that you guys will just continue to just go through this plan, this goal setting plan, and really establish whatever you need to establish, guys, going into the new year. If there are some mindsets that need to shift, some things you need to forget, some people you need to forgive. Let's just be very intentional with this first week of the new year, okay? Now, this is a very, I don't know, I thought it was a fun exercise. You guys let me know what you think. But life in review, okay? It says, assess your life. For a deeper analysis, write down a short statement for each of the areas listed below. How fulfilled or satisfied do you feel about each of them? Now, I know y'all didn't plan on doing all these touchy-feely exercises, but I do believe that when we do a good review of our lives, the people in our lives, the situations, and all those things, it gives us a better perspective, okay? It helps us to see more clearly exactly where we are in our process, in our journey. So analyzing your thoughts and feelings and how fulfilled you are about your family or your health or your career or whatever, this last one be your choice, that will better assist us with what we need to do and what actions we need to take in the new year. So for me, guys, family was actually a huge goal of mine. It was my personal desire to spend quality time with my children, not just, we're here all day, hours, pandemic and all that, but like be intentional. What are we doing in those moments that we're together, whether it's 5 minutes or 50 minutes? How are we spending that time? And is it quality? I would say, as a life in review, when it comes to my family, I've improved my relationship with my grandparents, my father, me, my brother, my sister, my mom. We've been good forever. So that was great. It's still great. My children, my man, like even my play grandmother growing up, she hasn't been in my life for a really long time. She's actually in a nursing home, but I reached out to her because she was there for my mother when I was growing up. And I reached out to her. Now we're reading books together. Like, this is the plan, So family wise, if I could assess my life, we're so good. We're really good on both sides. My husband's really good with his family. I'm really good. My family really good with each other's family. But it hasn't always been that way. So wherever you are in your process of assessing your family, your health, your career, and whatever else you want to talk about, I want you to get really real with yourself and be honest. Is this the family dynamic I wanted to have at this age? Do I have the relationship, the love, and the peace? Or for health, physically, am I in the shape I desire to be in? Do my joints and my knees and my back feel as I would want them to? Or can I improve? Career. I'm making a lot of money, but do I really like what I do? Or I'm just lost, girl. I don't know where. So wherever you guys are, I just want you to simply just write a little statement that expresses how fulfilled and satisfied you are with this area of your life, okay? Again, ladies, this is not something y'all have to share, especially if it's something that you might feel reflects negatively upon you or the people in your life. But if you do feel like there's something you want to share, like, girl, I'm doing good, health, I'm down 5 pounds, doctor said this and that, career bonuses, my business, like whatever y'all want to share, I'm here for it. But at the same time, no pressure. All right. I'm going to put the rain sounds back on as we just process through this portion. And then I promise y'all in just a moment, we're going to get to the planning. Okay. We just setting up, getting your mind right, seeing what's really going on in your life. you guys doing? Have you been able to figure out how you're really feeling about your life now that we're not on social media? Now that we're not at work or connected to all the people, this is a time for us to just be by ourselves and really think about where we are. How y'all doing? This part, I will be honest, I've done these life reviews in the past and they've not always been easy. They've actually been pretty hard. Like, oh shoot, girl, you slipping. But with intentional planning, like we're doing right now, all these things, they get better. You know, they really do get better. Doing pretty good. I'm so happy to hear that, Sonobi. And I just appreciate y'all for doing the work. Like, honestly, the people who succeed and the people who don't, most of the time, it's a mindset or a work thing that's like literally keeping them from being each other, you know? The people who take the time to process, the people who take the time to plan, the people who take the time to take action, they usually succeed. But the people who just sit around like, oh, I need to do this, or this isn't really for me, and all of that, they get kind of stuck there, okay? But I know y'all wasn't here for the reflecting, and I appreciate you guys again for just doing that with me because I love it. I really do. I love it. I believe when we know where we are and we're honest with where we are, it can help us accomplish a lot more. Shalana said, not satisfied, but I'm going to put in the work moving forward. And that's it. That's all I want you to do right there is to know that this is how I feel right now, today, this moment, 7:29 p.m. on the 30th of December. But I know that there's work to be done and I'm going to be the one to put it in. So this is good. Very good, Shalonda. All right. Now I know, and I'm not really all for reinventing the wheel and all of that type of stuff. I know you guys are all highly educated. Y'all, if y'all have nothing, y'all have street smarts, you know. So I don't have to really go into what SMART goals are, but because we're here, we're just going to do a really quick recap because we're going to get into the planning phase. Okay. Now, with the SMART goals, guys, it's my personal feeling that these are the best goals once they are established. When a woman makes a decision that these are her goals and she takes action, she will succeed. I've seen it over and over again that this does work. All right. So let's go through the SMART goals. We all know SMART goals are specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time sensitive. As we go into what you want to create and who you want to become in the new year, I need you ladies to be very specific. That means I need you all to be as clear as day. This is what it is. Come on, we'll bring this even closer. It is too close. Let me see. Why not? Why not? We can do it, right? We can do this. But your goal should be very clear and specific, ladies. What you can ask yourself is, what do I want to accomplish? Why is this goal important? Who is involved in making this goal happen? And where does this goal actually even take place? You know, for Shalonda, she had shared earlier that it's her desire to relocate. So let's just say for example, it would be very specific of you to say, I want to relocate to this certain place, okay, maybe by a certain year, because I want to start over, I want to do business out there, my family's out there, whatever your reason is. I'm taking just myself or all these people and so on and so forth. Like, get into the details. The more you know, the more you will grow, I promise, okay? Next, measurable. A measurable goal should address the following. How much is it? How many do I need to have? How will I know that it's accomplished? Like, get into the details. Measurable could also be time, you know, at the same time, like whatever that could be. But let's measure it. Let's get into the details. Maybe it's 6 months, you know, or $10,000. Y'all know that was my single mom goal. I was like, well, nobody be able to tell me nothing if I could get 10,000 in my account and buy a house. And I did do that. And that was really fun. All right. Attainable. Your goal also needs to be realistic and attainable to be successful, okay? Ask yourself this question: how can I accomplish this goal? How realistic is this goal? So for all of you future millionaires, I don't want y'all to say that a realistic goal is for y'all to make $1 million overnight. Like, Marlene, I'm waking up tomorrow and I'm gonna have $1 million in my bank account. Girl, you don't have no website, you don't have no products or services. How people gonna buy what? How? Now, if you want to say, Marlia, I want to hit 7 figures within the next 24 months, let's talk. It's a whole lot of automated income out there. We can work. But saying that's going to happen overnight, it's hard for people that have money to make money. So we just want to just make sure it's something that you can, with the resources that you have, with the people that you are connected to, whatever you have going on. Like, can you actually do this? Okay. Can you lift up your house? Probably not, but you could bench press, like, I don't know, 150 pounds maybe. Next one, relevant. This is about ensuring that your goal matters to you, that it also aligns with your relevant goals. Ask yourself, does this seem worthwhile? Is this the right time? Am I the right person to reach this goal? Is this really relevant to your life? And then the last one, time-based. Every goal needs to have a target date so that you have a deadline to focus on and something to work toward. All right. So here are some questions. When is this goal happening? What can I do 6 months from now? What can I do 6 weeks from now? What can I do today? Put times on as much as you can when it comes to your goals. All right, ladies? Are we ready to plan? Yay. If you are ready to plan, ladies, put in the chat box, I'm ready to plan. I'm ready, whatever. Let me know. Are y'all awake? Are y'all alive and well? Are you saying that this is my dream year? Okay. For all of the dreamers out there, if you are anything like me, y'all see it. Come on, Sherlana says she's ready. Y'all feel it. For some of y'all taste it and smell it. So Nobi says she's ready. Let's go. Let's go. Y'all know that something is on the horizon. Y'all taste, see, feel, know, have a faith, belief, been affirmed, been prophesied that great things are coming your way. And for some of y'all are believing that it's happening within the next 12 months, okay? If you're believing that something is happening in the next 12 months, I am believing with you. I am partnering with you, and I am committed to working with you the next 12 months to make it happen. But we got to start somewhere, guys. We got to get into the details. You got to be able to see what you see. You got to be able to articulate what you see, because you're not going to make it happen on your own. Okay. You got to make it make sense. So we're going to, again, ladies, take a moment. Listen to the very nice melodies that this little feature I got, this little piece. I fall asleep to this. I took a 2-hour nap today. I was so tired. I fell asleep to this today, just listening to the rainfall and the nice music. But I'm going to give y'all a moment just to sit quietly and seek God for direction, okay? As a woman who believes that there is a higher source that literally keeps all things together, that's the person who I want keeping me. That's the entity, being whatever that I want keeping me. That's the guy, that's the source I want to be connected with. I have planned my life on my own without any higher power, and it was a mess. That's why I was a single mom with 2 kids living at my mom and dad's house with no job. But I'm now here because I decided to give everything, my income, my body, the pain in my hands, my knees, my sickness, my relationship status, my children, my vehicle, my home. What you want to do? You told me not to rely on my own understanding, but in all my ways acknowledge you, and you will direct my path. So what's the plan? What path do I take? So I want you guys to just sit for a moment. For you guys who are super spiritual, God probably already told y'all, what the vision is, what a plan is for 2022. But I need you guys to just write it down. There's a lot of power, and we're not going to go into the science behind it, but there's something so powerful that happens when people get what's in their brain out. Whether you speak it with words or you write it down with intention, there's something so very powerful that happens in the atmosphere when we can just release what we see. So please write down what you see, hear, and feel God saying is your vision for the new year. All right. Again, ladies, just going to do a quick little pause. We're just going to listen to some music, vibe out a little bit, and just, God, show me something. What are you saying? I want to make something beautiful happen. Let's write that down here. Okay, while you guys are writing, I'm actually going to I'm gonna share with you guys some things. Now, this is me doing what I call free writing, okay? So I do a lot of free writing where literally whatever comes to the top of my head, I just write things down. Whatever I'm seeing flash before my mind's eye, I just go, I just write, I just type, I just flow, right? So I did this exercise already. I did this earlier in December when I started processing through the vision. So this is what I got. Okay. This is what I'm seeing and sensing for the new year. I know that we will be multimillionaires. Our businesses, our families are all going to the next level. We are being elevated in the most beautiful way. The people will know and believe in God through the wonderful works that He does in our life and in our family. We are all going to pursue our dreams, including our children, and we are all going to do what we love in the new year. God is expanding our territory, and He is allowing us to experience greatness, total flow, and abundance. More automation and delegation. We will have a nanny, private teachers, a maid, and a driver next year. I thought about getting a chef, but Manny really likes to be a chef. So I'm not going to replace him right now until he just can't do it. Like, okay, baby, I'd rather do other things, but he likes being a chef. So I don't need nobody else to cook. But chef, don't need a chef, driver. We will have millions in net worth and our lifestyle will reflect it. It is time. It is time to elevate ourselves as well as the people that we serve. We are taking over as a family and we are improving other families. Total purpose, total love, total trust, and total abundance in the new year. So that was like big picture for me. That's what I saw. That's what I was sensing. That is just time. It's really time because my husband and I literally, you know how people say like from the bottom, we were at the very bottom. We were at the bottom before we met each other in different seasons of our life. And we hit some very hard rock bottom moments. But I've seen God literally change every single part of our lives. and make it more beautiful, more peaceful, more abundant, more flow. And I know that if people do what me and my husband do in the background, we speaking good, we're thinking good, we're forgiving, we're loving, we're serving, we're honoring, we're paying our tithes. We do a whole lot of stuff to keep in this space of favor and peace and blessings. And I just know that as other people do that work, the background work, it's a whole lot of background work. It's a whole lot of forgiving. It's a whole lot of speaking and believing and just doing the work that really causes all things to get better. Even the most ugly situations can get better. And it's not just happening to us. We see it in our clients' lives and our students' lives as well. So it's not just us. We're not special. It's just when you work the right process, it always works out. Okay. More specific though, ladies, I got into some details. And one of the things I said for 2022, I want to build the kingdom of God. I just want to keep on getting people to believe in a God that I serve. I want to pray a lot more. I want to pray with people a lot more. I send voice memos and all that, but I want to do like some community praying, like 30 of us getting together and us tearing up stuff in the spiritual world. I'm going to keep this other stuff that I want to do when it comes to that, but y'all see it. I want to start my own nonprofit. I'm on the board of nonprofits, but nothing is like my baby. It's stuff I'm passionate about, but there's things that I really want to create just for that need to come out of Marlia. So I want to release my nonprofit next year. I want to have my first Love Me Freely conference in Cleveland, Ohio next year. I want to go on a family vacation to Florida next year. I want to purchase a new home next year. I want to get back into the arts, y'all. I low-key enjoy a little bit of writing. I mean, y'all know that. I like to paint. I like to sing. I like to dance. I like to act. I like to draw. And I'll be honest, sometimes life doesn't allow you to flow in your art or your fun stuff, I want to get back to a lot more of the fun things that I do that just do it for me, I'm releasing a book in 2022. That's coming out. And I literally have like 40 things on here. And I want a rental property next year. Okay. So I got like 20 more things I could probably share, but that's what I had. That was the big vision. And then what were the specifics? What were the specifics in the abundance? What were the specifics in expanding the kingdom? What were the specifics in healing and helping families and all of that? So that's where that came out for me. If there is anyone that wants to share anything that they see or they're sensing or they're feeling, please write it in the chat box. And then we're going to get into the goal. So I'm actually going to reduce the size of this. This is too big now. But we're going to get into these goals, guys. So we have this big vision right here, just like I have shared with you guys, my big vision, the expansion, the wanting to serve people, the wanting to hit these dollar amounts. And that's only because I got a lot of properties I need to build, people I need to house, physical schools and all these things. I need teachers that I need to pay. I need doctors and nurses that can teach my wellness program, my self-healing program for me. Like I got to pay a lot of people. So that's what I needed. But we're going to go, what just happened? I do not know. Okay, y'all see it now. Okay. But from the vision, guys, let's get into the details. Like a part of me maybe helping people would be me praying a lot. I really feel like I need to do some community prayer on a monthly basis. Maybe my income goal would be attached to me releasing a bestseller or something like that. For you ladies who have, like myself, have overwhelmed yourselves with goals and dreams and have not fully succeeded in things in the past, y'all gonna succeed this year. But you're not gonna succeed because you wrote a whole bunch of stuff that you want to get done. Now, if you are on my level and you have a consistency of getting stuff done every single year, hitting your goals, you can pile up your plate. But for you guys who are just like, girl, I just need to take it easy. It's pandemic. I don't have the support, the finance, all that. Just do 3. If you take 12 months to focus on 3 things, do you think you're going to get it done? Yes or no? Yes, you will. 12 months to focus on 3 things. I mean, you would literally have to just not have any faith in yourself to not accomplish 3 things in 12 months. So, what I'm saying, ladies, for you guys who are just getting back into getting your life together, just do 3 main goals. It could be a health goal, it could be a financial goal, it could be a family goal, it could be a spiritual goal, it could be a purpose goal, it could be a business goal, whatever. But what are the top 3? I know you're going to accomplish a lot, but if don't nothing else happen, these things have to get accomplished before 2023. Those are the 3 things I want there. You guys can always print off this sheet of paper, make as many copies as you want, and keep adding more and more goals. But I just want you guys to at least figure out 3. And I'm about to go back to the chat. I've been a little bit. Okay. So Mary Lee said, it's been a rough year, but it's been a learning shift. Come on. Come on with that, ending in a positive, Mary Lee. That is so good. Though it's been rough, you can still see the good. You can still see the positive. That's so important. And Sonobi says she's moving forward with peace. I love that. Peace is probably the greatest thing, the greatest gift that you can have. Peace and wisdom. Okay. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a moment. And of course, y'all can print out these documents as often as possible, revise them, revisit them. But for today, let's at least get some stuff done. Pick 3 goals and then action steps. Now I'm gonna give y'all probably like a good 4 or 5 minutes, and we're almost done. As y'all know the next, what's on the next pages. So y'all know this is almost done. But let's just take some time, and maybe we'll even do some unmuting or something, because it could be a lot to text. But we got the vision, we have this vision. I need each goal, and then just some action steps. So action steps for me, if I want to release a book, action steps, I need to write out the outline. I need to get chapter titles. I need to get an editor. I need to develop a book cover design. I need to, those are just basic steps that every author is going to have to go through, right? Income property, a rental property that I want to get this year. Focus on my credit score would be one. Continue building your bank account, because capital is another. Research what area you really want to rent in, because I did this in my 20s and I didn't really like the area once things started to change in that city and all of that. So yeah, so we're gonna listen to our music, guys. And we're going to just write down just the 3 needle movers in your life. Like, if you do this, you stepping into 2023, yes, okay? Those are the 3 I want you to write down. And then let's get some action steps that you can take. Now, you might not know every step, but write down what you know. And Google will give you the answers to most of your steps. But we will take at least 4 or so minutes on this one, okay? And then we're almost done, ladies. I appreciate y'all for working so hard. All right, ladies, about 1 more minute. Of course, you guys can always really deep dive into all of this at your own time. I mean, during your own time, at your own pace. I don't want you to feel like I got to plan out my whole year in an hour. You don't have to. It does take time. You know, for some people, they just know and they just flow. But for others, we got to take time. We got to sit on stuff. We got to pray. We have to meditate, ask for things to be clear and revealed, okay? Whatever y'all get done, I'm just thankful. It's better than sitting at home tonight doing nothing. All right. Anybody want to share with me their goal and some known action steps? Okay, hold on. I see something coming. So Sherlonda is saying, I believe things will get better once I move to North Carolina, where there is no vision. Come on. The people perish, but he keeps the law. He is happy is he. Come, that right there is a good word. It's so important for us to have a vision. And it's also so important for us to keep the law, keep doing the things that God is telling us to do so that we can, one, continue to see the vision. Because a lot of people can't see and they can't hear because they're not doing right in their life. There's some things, there's some people, there's some habits and some mindsets that are blocking them from being able to see. But as you continue to just walk in the way that you're supposed to, all things become known to you. This is so good. Okay, so we have goals. We have our vision. We have our goals. We know that in the next 12 months, ladies, y'all can easily accomplish these three things, especially if you get into the details. Like this is, I got to call so-and-so. I need to, do this, email this person, whatever. Okay. Sherlonda is sharing her steps to relocation. Steps to relocation, looking up townhomes and visiting North Carolina. There you go. Those are necessary steps. You're going to first need to research, and praise God for Google, but everything can be seen. Every single thing. You can look in the houses, you can look down the street. Like, we have so much access. And then actually going there, walking the streets, checking out the town, rubbing shoulders with the folks. That will help you to see, is this really the place for me or is this not? Talking to people that's there. That's so good. Very good. Very good, Sherlonda. Okay. All right, ladies, I'm going to move forward just because we literally just have a few minutes and I want to respect your time and I want to respect my own time. Okay. So what you guys are seeing right here is something that can be printed off multiple times. It can also be something that you just print off and laminate, like how I got things in here, so I can always like write over stuff, cross out things as I'm doing stuff, like all up in here. I can highlight scriptures and where certain prayers, like when you laminate it, you only have to print it out once and then you could just revisit it every day. Same thing with my self-love checklist. I keep it in a glass frame so I can literally take a dry erase board marker and wipe it off every day. So it's up to y'all. We do want to save trees, but here's an option for you, okay? Getting into the details of your day is going to really help you to thrive. I had 2 coaches that taught me how to make my schedule work, okay? I work with a coach and I work with her mentor that really helped me to figure out how to run a household with 8 people, homeschool, run a business, support my husband. There's a lot of things I was wanting to accomplish in 2017, 2018. So I had to get into the details. What time are you waking up? You know, maybe you're waking up at 6 or 7, wake up, pray, meditate, work out. 7 to 8, shower, make breakfast, get kids up. 8 o'clock to 12 o'clock, work. From 12 to 1, maybe you're writing. Maybe you're working on your vision or your purpose, you know, from this time to this time. 5 o'clock, mommy and me time, 6 to 7. 7 to 8, bedtime routine. 8 to 9, check my social media messages and go to bed, whatever that is. Every single day, y'all should have top priorities. I had a wonderful client named Crystal who created a purpose planning planner. And she was so intentional by not wanting to overwhelm women, because a lot of people who are wanting to be intentional, they're not at that robotic space. They're literally like, what do I need to do in this 24 hours? And sometimes just picking 3 things. She had 3 very simple, like, what are your 3 priorities? You know, your 3 goals for the day. So what are your top priorities? If though nothing get done on this side for your daily schedule, but you definitely did mommy and me time right here, and you definitely, you know, worked out or ate your vegetables, like that is important. And then to-do list, call the doctor, remove nail polish, iron clothes. Get into the habit of articulating what you need done every day. Y'all see, I post this all the time. As a matter of fact, what I'm about to do is get these people to pay me for posting and sharing their stuff with everybody. That's what I'm gonna do. They're gonna pay me in 2022. Y'all know I wrote it down. I said, I'm gonna get me an influencer, planner, affiliate, something, because I do this thing. I do it and I do it well, okay? So somebody needs to pay me to post a planner every day, because I be always referring to planner. Anyways, but I get into the details, and getting into the details helps me to get so much done. That's why I've been able to move these different needles in my life and shift things quickly, because I'm so intentional about what my week looks like, what my month looks like, what my day looks like, what my night looks like. Okay. And then I just get it done. Lastly, ladies, as we are wrapping up this thing, y'all, we in a time where people are dying at a rapid rate, your health is important. Now, I'm not a wellness coach, but I am a self-healer. I know that there are a lot of men and women, as well as generational things that have happened that have caused us to be not in the best health. Okay. We lost people due to cancer, diabetes, all sorts of things are happening within a body. And through my process and journey of researching this stuff for the past 5 years, so much of our health is literally dependent on what we're eating, what we're drinking, what we're consuming in our mind, our physical activity. There are people who have been down and out that are now running, thriving, breathing, feeling better than ever in their 60s because they just started the habit of health. So I want y'all to be like that too. With the same thing with this health tracker, this habit of health, you can, again, laminate it, which is an option. You can print out multiple sheets, because you see right here, it's per week. So it's not like you're going to kill a whole bunch of trees doing this every day. So it'll just be like for next week, the week of January 7th, 2022. What do you want to eat for breakfast? What agrees with your body and your health goals? What are you going to eat for lunch, dinner? What are you snacking on? Exercise. We walk in a day, we run in, we're stretching. If you're a calorie person, How many calories did you burn? What about that water intake? For me, maybe I would track every teardrop to a raindrop to one of these pink cups. Every time I drink one of these, I cross it off. I don't know how you want to do it, but I know you need to do it because people are dying every day. People's immune systems are weak. Their health is not good. Their lungs, their aches, and there's a lot of stuff going on in the human body that can be reversed if we just put the right things in our body, put the right things in our mind, and do the right physical work on a regular basis. So I want y'all to be healthy. I want every person on here to live a very long, healthy, pain-free, prosperous life. I want you to be in good health mentally, physically, spiritually, financially, the whole thing. So if I can be of assistance by just creating things like this, by just providing planners and suggestions and helping you get all that's in here on paper and very clear, I'm gonna do that because I want to see the people live a long time. I want to see families thrive. I want to see grandparents and great grandparents and generations of healthy individuals. No more losing people in their 40s, 50s, and 60s when God said that we can live to 100. So let's be intentional, guys. Let's be intentional. The very last thing, ladies, as we're ending this year, let's get down to the bottom. 2022 will be great. Now, if you guys remember signing up, there was a little bitty blurb at the very bottom of the sign up that had basically shared everybody has a great vision, everybody knows what to do, but many people don't know how to keep to the plan that they want to do. Everybody knows I know I need to eat right. I know I need to do this. I need to do that. I know I need to, okay? I am revisiting something that I started many years ago, guys. I started something called the Loving Me Freely Academy, where I provided women with the resources, the courses, the plans, the accountability, and all of that. And it was more of a teaching space than it was a coaching space, where it was literally just the education that will cause you guys to thrive. I'll be sending this information out this weekend where you guys will be able to see just this little minor revamp that I'm doing. And I'm still working on getting all the details, but we're going back to school, y'all. We are going back to school. We're going back to learning and educating ourselves. We're going back to reading books and following plans that are going to help us to thrive. And we're here, okay? So I want to just share with you guys that this is coming for y'all. Whether you want to just check in with us on Facebook, if you want to just do a self-guided experience where you're just at home, or if you want to do something like this with me every single week, every Tuesday in the new year, I'm meeting up with women. We talk about goals, we talk about money, we talk about plans, we talk about business, we talk about purpose, and we'll literally have hands-on, hey, let's look at the bank account, y'all. Let's do this, let's do that. So this is coming, guys. This is the beginning. I'm really excited to bringing this back because I wanted a teaching space and then I let go of it. But we're getting back to it. So I believe, and I'll take this off. How do I start to share this screen? Am I on here now? Yay! I'm here. I'm here. This is great. And I just want to say thank you guys. I thank you guys for allowing me into your lives. I thank you guys for planning with me. I thank you guys for being intentional with just your time and saying that this year is going to be a great year for you all. I thank you, Deb. I thank all of you ladies, Zenobi, Sherlonda, Mary Lee, all of the women who showed up tonight. Even if I missed your name, I just want to say just thank you. Thank you for your intention, all right? Now, there is going to be a giveaway. I want you guys to just simply share it on social media, share on your stories, or you can write a post. You don't have to, but just share that you were planning for the new year with me. I will be giving a cash prize and I will announce it tomorrow. Just tag me. All right. If y'all have any other questions, feel free to message me Instagram, Facebook, message me directly. However I can help you, you can email me at Marlia at mhacanhelp.com. Again, Marlia at mhacanhelp.com. That's my only email with notifications on it that come to my phone. So I will respond quickly to that one. But I bless y'all in this new year. And I thank y'all for being great and choosing to be great. May all your dreams and goals come true. May you have peace in the process, and may you just go to a place of complete abundance, flow, and prosperity in the new year. Until we meet again, y'all, peace and blessings. Thank you guys. Have a good night.